Morning, guys. Today I wanted to jump on to talk about fear. As me, I'm terrified that I will say or do the wrong thing, and people will crack the shits at me, and people will say awful things about me. And so I know this is a really, really common fear and a belief, and it's a block that people have to work through. And often that's why people have business coaches, so they can help them move through and move past that stuff. But I guess today I just wanted to share the fact, like, I've had some pretty shitty things happen to me in my businesses, and I'm still here, right? And like in the moment when it's happening, it's awful. It's completely the shittest thing ever, and you just feel sick to your stomach about it. But now I look back and it's freaking hilarious. Like, it's almost hilarious. Because like, if you're gonna let other people's opinion of you mean you more than your opinion of you, that's really sad. And that's really what it is. Like, I'm not gonna call you a pussy or say you're bitching out or like tell you that your faith needs to be bigger than your fear, because the reality is it's just sad that you can put someone else's opinion as more important than your opinion of yourself. So, shitty things that have happened to me in my businesses over the years. I started my spray tanning business 6 years ago. It started doing really well, and then a close friend of mine opened up her own spray tanning company, which was a carbon copy of mine the next street over. And basically whatever I posted, she copied and posted the same thing. It was really, 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 really frustrating at the time. It was a really, really shitty thing, like, to have someone copy you that much down to, your pricing and your sales and everything you're doing, having someone else copying it. It was really, really difficult, and it would have been very easy to quit and give up or crack the shits about it or let it harden me as a woman, as an entrepreneur. But instead I chose, it's a mindset game. You have to choose to see as a collaboration and as flattery instead of that imitation game. That was the first shitty thing that happened to me in business, really. A couple of years later, obviously, I had a lot of other spray tanners on my social media. Another spray tanner happened to buy a new gun at the same time I bought a new gun, and she decided that meant that I was her competition. So I started spreading rumors about me. It did affect my business quite dramatically, I'm not going to lie, and it was a really, really shitty thing to go through. But now I look back and it's like, that had nothing to do with me. That wasn't about me. That was whatever insecurity she experienced in herself. Next shitty thing to happen, I started a network marketing company. I was working in the nutrition industry. I had another girl locally write a 4-page blog about how awful I was, about how, what I was doing was so wrong. I've had someone hate blog about me. This is about 4 years ago. And it's like, I'm still here. Hate blogs about me. I've had people like screenshot all my stuff and share it through their friends. I've had people, attack me to my face. I've been uninvited to things. I've definitely lost friends. Some of them were friends that I realize now we didn't have a lot in common. It obviously was an important friendship to them as much as I thought it was. But I've lost friends. There are family members I don't really speak to now. Like, there are shitty sides to your business, but at the same point, my message, what I have to share with the world, my authentic voice, the things that I want to impact the world and leave a mark on this world, that is more important to me than like my fear. My faith is bigger than my fear. My faith that I have a message that the world needs to hear, that can help people, that is bigger than the hate blogs about me. That is bigger than people copying my brand. That is bigger than the shitty social media messages or the trolls online. It is bigger than I've had hate blogs written about me. I've had a friend dedicate an entire weekend of her life to mocking me on social media. Basically anything that I posted, she did a really sarcastic version of it. To this day, it just says that it's not about me, but it's like, I'm not stupid. But in all those shitty moments, I have still run my business. I've got up on stage and spoken in front of hundreds of people, 24 hours after miscarrying twins. Like, I've flown to places, I've invested in coaches when I didn't have the funds to do it. My faith for my business is bigger than my fear. I don't give a shit if someone says something crappy about me. Like, am I completely hard and cold, like that nothing affects me? Of course not. But I don't value anyone else's opinion of me more importantly than I value my opinion of me. I know that I'm aligned in what I do. I believe in my ethics. I know that I'm honestly fully being authentic in every moment I'm showing up in my business, and I'm going to keep sharing my message because the 99% of people are getting the benefit from it, and it is helping them. And just because the 1%, the 2% don't like it, do I give a shit? And this is like look at Gary Vee, look at President Obama, look at everyone out there, like Oprah. There are people that love and hate, but there are people that hate Beyonce. And it's right when Dita Von Teese says, like, you can be the juiciest peach in the world and there's still gonna be someone who ain't like peaches. Like, I'm gonna do me, and if you love it and you vibe with it and you wanna get benefit from what I share, that's awesome. But I also don't give a rat's ass if you unfollow me. Like, I don't care if my message is not for you, because there's gonna be someone else out there whose message is for you. And it's making that shift between scarcity of, every time someone doesn't want to work with me, every time I get an unfollow, and like taking it personally because we're in a place of scarcity and lack and there's not enough for everyone to go around. I turn down people regularly to work with them. Does it feel amazing in the moment? No, it doesn't. To say, no, I will not take your thousands of dollars because I don't think we're the right people to work with you. I don't think I'm the right person to work with you. Does it suck turning away clients sometimes in the moment? Yes. But looking back, I know 100 times over that saying no to some people is the right thing, because energetically we're not aligned. And it's making those decisions and running your business from a place of scarcity and lack versus running your business and making decisions and being a badass human from a place of abundance, from a place of I know that there is always enough. And it's flipping and changing the mindset. Like, shitty things are going to happen in your business. Shitty things are going to happen in life. I've got online on a sales call and booked a client and made her feel fucking amazing. And she went off the phone with me, and after 30 minutes, she'd sold her first 4 products that she'd ever created. And I did that call when 5 minutes prior, I was sitting in my car bawling because I had driven into someone in a car park like a complete moron. Lesson learned. I hit someone with my car, and like, it was bad. Their car needed to be fixed. My car needed to be fixed. It was my first accident. But it's like, my faith is bigger than my fear. I know that my message and how I help people is so important, that my shit, my drama, doing things. My shit and my drama is not important. So I don't allow drama into my life. I don't allow me to value someone else's opinion of me more than I value of myself. Going for a walk the other day, I was like, got out my car, and this woman's like, hey, I know you're Shona from Sexy Selfish, and yelled across the car park. And I'm like, yes. And she's like asking for a selfie, and my kids are there like, what's going on? And I've been recognized in the doctor's office. People yelled out to me across a plane, like they were at the back of the plane, I was at the front of the plane. And that is really freaking uncomfortable to be so visible, because once you are so visible and present in your business, you do open yourself up to criticism. A lot of criticism. You do. It's part of being really visible. And so a lot of people have this subconscious block where they don't grow their business. They don't increase their brand. They don't scale. They don't hire staff. They say, I want this big, amazing, incredible business, and they don't take the action behind it because they have this subconscious block of, the bigger I get, the more money I make, the more visible I become, I'm opening myself up to so much hurt. The more vulnerable I become. By becoming more visible, you become a little bit more vulnerable. And that's why the mindset game is so, so, so important. You can have